As a nurturer, I think one of the things that's amazing about SMA is that it puts you in a room with other nurturers where you suddenly realize that the things that you're experiencing, you're not alone in. And when you come together and you have these conversations, so many of the things are happening for other people in slightly different ways that they manifest. But it reminds me of when my kids were little and you'd go to mother's group and you would think that all of the things that were happening to you were only happening to you until you got into a room with these other moms and you started talking about all of the problems that you were having at home, and everyone else is like, this is, I'm having that same problem too. And you realize that you're not alone, that there are other people, and seeing how those people are dealing with those issues, problems, challenges, inspires you to have ideas on how you can work through those things as well. But one of the things I really loved the most about SMA was learning to understand the challenges and the gifts, and that how I could leverage those gifts. So for me as a nurturer, learning how I could really harness using my innate ability to deliver really great value to people in ways that wasn't going to just be about over-delivering constantly or burning myself out, but how I could do it in more constructive ways and ways I could also give back where it didn't have to just be financially, how I could volunteer within my local community and get involved in other ways that didn't require me to constantly be taking the money out of my pocket to do the things. I could do it in other ways. And it really highlighted for me that being a nurturer wasn't a bad archetype, that it wasn't the worst archetype, because I know there are so many people even who look at the SMA archetypes and are like, oh, nurturer, like that must be the worst because you're just giving everything away all the time. But it's actually a bit of a superpower when you know how to use it properly. And one of the beautiful things I think about being somebody who cares about people and who cares about wanting to make the world a better place is that when you can put those boundaries in place and when you can still serve people, but from a place where you are looking after yourself first and making sure that you can serve and be of the highest benefit to everyone, is that the nurture skill manifests as an ability to really see and hear your clients and the people that you work with in ways that make them feel valued, because it's actually part of our skill set, because it's our superpower. But we don't have to do that in a way that then leaves us feeling depleted and burnt out. So if you're considering joining SMA or wanting to learn how to be the most amazing, successful nurturer you can be, then, come and join Denise and the rest of us and learn how you can be amazing too.
So I'd love to invite you to be one of our next inspiring case studies as well. So check out SMA. I hope you come and join us, and it's your time and you're ready for the next step.